So I want to just talk about NA coming out really strong. Oh yeah, well everybody expected Mena to be top 8. That just tells you how crazy the field is, honestly. Well, Punk was the best player in Street Fighter V. Not just that, but he also shaped the way Street Fighter V was supposed to be played. Single hit confirms and whiff punishes. How he played Street Fighter V at the end all came from Punk. Punk literally shaped the way we play the game. I called the game Punk Fighter 5 because he dictated how the game was supposed to be played. But let's go through these top 8s one by one here. I'm not going to have as much to say about it because I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch a lot of top 8s. I may try to stream some of them later on this week, so we'll see what happens. But King of Fighters. King of Fighters. Whoa, Nathan, are you okay? Did you almost fall asleep? King of Fighters. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Was won by Xiaohai. And I guess, Xiaohai hasn't won some of these events recently, but coming back here and doing that, probably not a surprise. E.T. getting second place, not a surprise. I mean, I feel like it just comes down to these two a lot. But Tamago, Violent Kane, Score, KOF Aero, Honesto, Shinhwa Promotion, MOK, and Lacid rounding out the top 8. But, it's tough for KOF, obviously, because everyone's so ready for City of the Wolves at this point. So, Xiaohai and Punk both won this year. They're both EVO champions this year. It's really funny. Oh, man. All right, so we move on to the next one over here, which was MK1. And look, when Sonic Fox puts their mind to it, they can win basically anything, right? Now, obviously, people are like, they haven't won Street Fighter Tekken. Well, they really haven't put their mind to it at that degree. Now, a lot of people are actually like, that's because he knows he can't win that one, so he goes picks on other scenes and stuff. Dude, Sonic Fox is a good freaking fighting game player, okay? Like, let's not futz around on this one, okay? Sonic Fox is amazing, and just comes in here, MK1, Evo. Let's take this one, no problem. Did it in dominating fashion in grand finals as well. But shout outs to Nicolas again, of course. I think he's one of the Chile brothers. Obviously, very, very strong. But Sonic Fox was able to take this one. And again, what's going to happen with MK1? I don't know. Like, I keep seeing, I literally saw a thread out there just really complaining about the game, just this is I really don't like the way MK1's in a rough position right now. I really, really hope Jasmine is attacking something. I really, really hope MK1 can find its footing. Find a way to win back its fans, honestly. Oh, Sonic Fox's JP is amazing, absolutely. Then we go to Under Night In Birth. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot of these players here, but Sonaru ends up taking it from Japan. Mosin, Notes, Defiant, Mario, Oshuhito, Mawaru, and Big Black here ends up taking this. But I believe Sonaru from Japan, most likely. I definitely need to go back and watch this top 6 because I really, really, really wanted to come and see how this ended up. I love Under Night. It's hard for me to keep up with it because there's just too many freaking fighting games out there, and I'm trying my best to keep up with Street Fighter 6 as much as possible. What was the reload chance? Lurker Spine, so you actually managed to go to the stage. Was it because was somebody using what is her name? I want to say Yasuo, but that's actually a person. What's her name? Was it her or was it Eltnum? Was it Eltnum for the reloads? That's actually kind of funny. So every time Eltnum reloaded, did they all go reload or something like that? I need to go watch that top 6. I need to watch this top 6 for sure. And then in Third Strike, of course, how do you not talk about Hayao, right? Like, he kind of won the tournament even though he didn't win the tournament. Like, this guy is absolutely crazy. And, you know, it's actually really fascinating because someone was actually telling me, someone was telling me a little bit about Hayao's backstory. And one of the reasons why he is the way he is has to do with a lot of his history. It's not my place to tell, so I don't know if I want to talk about it, you know, but there's a reason that he is as active and frenetic and can do splits and can dance and like go into all these poses and stuff like that. Like, there's actually a reason for that. So dude, he put on a show. Honestly, Hayao saved Third Strike at Evo. And of course, MOV actually playing Elena the whole time until Grand Finals was amazing. Because again, MOV has literally said, my Chun-Li in Street Fighter Third Strike is broken. Like, it's unfair. And so he used Elena the whole time until, of course, he had to fight Yun, Issei's Yun. And Issei is amazing, lived in New York for a long time, really helped the Third Strike scene grow in America by being really kind of a person to show us a lot of more high-level Third Strike stuff in the New York scene. Getting second place here. But how about Chai Rithi, dude? Like, I really wasn't expecting anyone from NA to get to the top, like the top 8, top 6 at all. But Chai Rithi making it up here, very, very impressive. Obviously, also for Resolve and Frankie, right? Well, I guess I should say I wouldn't have expected anyone from NA to get to top 3, I should say. Oh, it was so great. Hayao, like I said, you could not watch him. Everyone was probably tweeting about him. Everybody probably jumped on there, and like, he was just fantastic. And people loved him, and he was so entertaining. And having Hugo all the way to top 4, and having, like, people joking about Evo moment 38, like, and then doing standing heavy kick to go over the level 3 the super art 3 was ridiculous. The Shipu Jinrai Kak. I mean, dude, like, that's only something somebody knows if they've played the game for like 10,000 years, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that the grand finals ended up being Chunyan. But yeah, so what do you mean, was it a joke? Was what part a joke? Also for Grand Blue, moment 38. I don't know. Like, I don't know if we're going to officially crown it moment 38. I think the only way it can be a moment 38 is if Tragic goes and makes a moment 38 video. Until he does that, I think it can't be a moment 38, okay? You guys can clip this, send it to Tragic, send it to Ben, but he was the one who made up Evo moment 37. So honestly, like, until Tragic says it, I cannot officially call it that. So, but this is where things get kind of interesting, because Sunday was the day of NA, man. Like, really surprised by a lot of these results over here. Aaron DeMac, also an amazing Guilty Gear Strive player, here getting first place at Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. And this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you have good net code. People get good because they can play a lot more often and get a lot more experience. And the reason why NA has always fallen behind regions like Japan is because Japan was just playing each other in arcades. And even when they had delay-based netcode, it wasn't that bad because their internet infrastructure is amazing out there in Japan. You're in the Appa Hotel, the cheap-ass budget Appa Hotel, where your room is smaller than this streaming station area that I have over here, including the bathroom, by the way. And I was able to download Tetris 99 on my Switch with their Wi-Fi, and then play it online and stream through my phone on their Wi-Fi. This is the budget hotel in Japan, okay? Man. And I've heard the reason why our hotels in the United States can't be that good is because the internet companies are a racket and they charge way too much money. Like we were talking about Evo earlier, how much they have to pay for their internet. Oh man, one of the guys I play SF6 against got knocked out of Winners by Aaron DeMack. Okay. But yeah, really impressive here. Aaron DeMack, God, who is this? I've seen this name before. I can't remember what this name is here at this point. Shoot. I know I've seen this name before. God, I hate this site. I just hate this site. I can't find anything on the site. Forget it. Okay. Tororo. Okay. Tororo. Thank you. Koji Coco. Artorias. Koji Coco was top 8 at Arc World Tour, if I'm not mistaken. Artorias, Shinku, Vermilion, Zerum, and Have a Nice Day. Guilty Gear Strive. Another surprising one because the top 8 actually turned out nothing as I expected. Like, where is the Tempest, right? Where's Tempest NYC? Where's Umisho? Where's, a lot of the Japanese player? It was a very interesting one, and it ended up being won by Nitro with Jacko. Nitro won with Jacko against Tatuma's Soul. So it was a lover's quarrel there, but still, Nitro took it with, and dude, the celebration where he jumped in the crowd and everyone swarmed him. Oh, my heart. Oh, I cried watching that clip, honestly, dude. It was so good. But yeah, shout outs to a lot of again, good net play creates parity, right? Because you look at this, Tatuma obviously from Japan, but Red Ditto, Zando from Israel, right? Red Ditto is from the US. Is Red Ditto Canada or US? I can't remember. Ooey Gooey Chewy Snicker. Jack Verix, back-to-back top 8s, by the way. And Leffen making it all the way to top 8 as well. Leffen was still playing Happy Chaos, if I'm not mistaken. So I know he wanted to switch to Slayer, but I don't know who he used in most of the tournament. I think he was still using mostly Happy Chaos. But really glad to see Verix up here. He won Arc World Tour, and now here he is, 2 back-to-back top 8s, especially with a character like Nago, who a lot of people... I think Nago is still good, but, not as strong as he used to be, of course. And finally, Tekken, Jesus Christ, I know Arslan Ash is good at KOF as well, and I know Arslan Ash can be... as good as anybody in any game. But I feel like just off the back of only Tekken, Arslan Ash could be considered one of the greatest fighting game players of all time. Now, obviously the Tekken scene is very interesting. They're more consistent. Tekken's results are definitely a lot more consistent than most games, in my opinion. You more commonly see the same people in the top 8s, but Arslan Ash is now what? Is it a 6-time Evo winner? 5-time Evo winner? 5-time Evo winner. He won 2 Evos, 2 Evo Japans for Tekken 7, and now in Tekken 8, he's won an Evo Worlds. In a world where you are having 5,000 entrants here playing this game and you're winning that consistently, that's insane. That's domination. And yeah, someone said at one point in time, they're Arslan Ash isn't even considered the best Tekken player in Pakistan. And well, I don't think that's true anymore, because Arslan Ash is clearly the greatest player in the world at Tekken right now. Like I just don't think there's a question. Is he the GOAT? Is he the greatest of all time? I don't know who else can go up against him besides someone like Ni or Kudans maybe or something like that. Ni is probably JDCR maybe, but I feel like he might be the GOAT at this point. You know, because you could literally put him in that list of one of the greatest fighting game players of all time just off of the basis of one game. Because clearly it's shown that he can play other games, and you know if he spent time with them, he would probably do just as well. But yeah, Pakistan Grand Finals, dude. Atif and Arslan Ash. And then, of course, we've got Japan here, and then Korea, Japan. I don't know where Rafe is from. Is he another Pakistani player? Al-Turkestani. That's what I'm basing it off of, is the last name. I've heard Ni isn't doing as well in Tekken 8 right now. He's Saudi Arabia. Okay, gotcha. And then JDCR and Cherry Berry Mango. Cherry Berry Mango's been finishing in top 8s at a lot of events. So he's been really consistent there. But those are the main games for Tekken here. Obviously, there was a ton of side games that I could cover as well, maybe some other time, but I just wanted to go through the main games over here because I've already been streaming for almost 4 hours again. Oh, man, I gotta stop doing this to myself, man. Maybe I gotta stop doing that hour, just chatting section there. I just never mean for that just chatting section to go that long. I just end up talking about things forever. But man, yeah, more content, and I'm gonna need it because I'm gonna be away for home for a pretty long week coming up very, very soon.